Hello everyone, welcome to EduVentureExplorers. Today's lesson is on phrasal verb with multiple meanings. Now I'm going to talk about what are phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are combinations of a verb and an adverb, or a verb and a preposition, or both, in which the combination has a meaning different from the meaning of the words considered separately. There are several meanings of this phrasal verb. The meanings of this phrasal verb are as follows. The phrasal verb is bring up. First meaning is to raise a child. Here is the example of the first meaning. She brought up 5 children. The second meaning is to raise or mention a topic. Here is the example of the second meaning. During the meeting, she brought up the issue of budget cut. Third meaning is to bring closer or nearer. Example of the third meaning is can you bring up the screen so that everyone can see the presentation? Fourth meaning is to vomit. Example of the fourth meaning is she was crying so much I thought she would bring up her breakfast. Fifth meaning is to train or raise someone's moral character. Example of the fifth meaning is his parents did a great job bringing him up. He was always respectful and polite. Our next phrasal verb is back up. First meaning is to support or help someone. Example, I will back you up during the presentation if you need help. Second meaning is to say that someone is telling the truth. Example, the writer does not back up his opinions with example. Third meaning is to move backwards, especially in a vehicle. Example, I managed to back up the car into a tight space. Fourth meaning is to make an extra copy of a computer file. Example, research data and account information were backed up daily. Next phrasal verb is blow up. First meaning is to exploit, to be destroyed by an explosion. Example, he drove over a landmine and his jeep blew up. Second meaning is to start suddenly and with force. Example, a storm was blowing up. Third meaning is to fill something with air. Example, the tires on my bike need blowing up. Fourth meaning is to print a photograph or picture in a large size. Example, the photographer decided to blow up the image and hang it as a poster. Fifth meaning, to become very angry. Example, he blew up when he found out about the mistake. Next phrasal verb is check out. First meaning is to examine or inspect. Example, I need to check out the car before deciding to buy it. Second meaning, to leave a place or depart. Example, we should check out of the hotel by noon. Third meaning, to investigate or verify information. Example, I heard an interesting fact, so I need to check it out to see if it is true. Fourth meaning, to borrow items from a library or a store. Example, I'm going to check out some books from the library. Fifth meaning, to observe or pay attention to someone or something. Example, you should check out the new restaurant downtown. The food is amazing. Sixth meaning, to experience or test something. Example, you should check out the new virtual reality game. It's really immersive. Last phrasal verb is cut off. First meaning is to sever or disconnect. Example, the storm caused a fallen tree to cut off the power to the entire neighborhood. Second meaning, to interrupt communication. Example, we got cut off during the phone call because of bad reception. Third meaning, to isolate or disconnect socially. Example, she felt cut off from her friends after moving to a new city. Fourth meaning, to prevent passage or access. Example, the landslides cut off the road, making it impossible to drive through. Fifth meaning, to remove by cutting. Example, the chef cut off the excess fat from the meat before cooking. Sixth meaning, to discontinue or terminate. Example, the company decided to cut off funding for the project. Please subscribe and like my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications.